Ultimate Round, 18 of the most significant golf holes in Northern Ireland. The back nine begins at the Lough Golf Resort and continues at Dungannon and Galgorm Castle. The Faldo Championship course at the Lough Golf Resort was designed by Sir Nick himself. He had 2 separate natural lakes to build around, so unsurprisingly, 14 of his 18 holes have water in play. The 351-yard par 4 10th is the club's signature hole. From an elevated tee with views out over the islands of Lower Lough Erne, the hole doglegs to the right, where a magnificent green is protected on 3 sides by the water.
Well, I grew up 20 minutes down the road, so Lough Erne is pretty special to me. 10th hole incorporates the natural resources in the Fermanagh area, namely water. And you've got to get off the tee, put it somewhere sensible to give you a wedge shot into the green. It's a risk reward, you know. You get it on the green, possible birdie, you muck it up and you're in the water, and that's the end of things. It is great that it's part of the Ultimate Round because it's everything that is Fermanagh. Sir Nick Faldo has done a phenomenal job here. It really is a spectacular course, and anybody that comes here will not regret it.
Dungannon Golf Club has nurtured talent since 1890, but there's no doubting their most famous golfing son. Former Open champion Darren Clarke learnt his trade here and designed part of the course. One of the holes he created is named after him. The Darren Clarke is a short par 3, 159 yards from the back tees. The green is protected by the water trap at the front and is 2-tiered, sloping left to right.
When you arrive at the 9th and you're looking down, like all golfers, you're thinking, what do I play from here? Because it's elevated. And the wind plays a big factor. It's a very challenging hole. Darren put a lot of time and effort into planning it, with the help of his father Godfrey, who was a professional greenkeeper, and so he made it a tough par 3. You're looking down on a small green. It's tiered, that's higher on the left-hand side, so if the pin's on the left-hand side, it is very, very difficult. And if it's on the right-hand side, the lower deck, you need to make sure you hit it or you're in the water. When you play the Darren Clarke hole in Dungannon, you'll certainly remember it and you'll talk about it over the drink back in the clubhouse.
Host of the annual Northern Ireland Open, Galgorm Castle is a relatively new club but on an historic old estate. The River Main is in play, the whole length of the par 4 13th. It's 425 yards from the competition tees towards a wide green protected by a large bunker. The green has a slope off the back, a fall to the front, and views of St Patrick's Slemish Mountain.
It's an intimidating tee shot. You've got obviously water on the right hand side and a lot of trouble on the right, and there's trees on the left. There's not really any bailout area, you just have to make a good swing. Fade shot, if anything, starts it away from the water. You don't want to be starting it down the water with a draw, so obviously try and hit a fade shot there into play and that'll help you. The second shot on the 13th is a bunker short left of the green. You just got to try and get it over the trap. Obviously middle of the green, you take that in 2 putts. There's a little bit of a slope on the back, slopes towards the river. And there's a really quite spectacular view off Slemish on the left, and for the next par 3 as well. It's pretty cool.